It's time to overreact. Dorian Thompson-Robinson just put on a show in the Hall of Fame game. And although he only started the second half and it's the first preseason game of the year, I think he could pull a Russell Wilson. Hear me out. Russell Wilson was drafted 75th overall of the 2012 draft. And at that time, Seattle planned to have Matt Flynn be their starting quarterback. They'd signed him to a 3-year, $20 million deal. But throughout the preseason, this relatively unknown guy showed a huge spark that Seattle could not deny. He was great on the run, he had an explosive arm downfield, and he just knew how to make plays. Clearly, there's a difference in the two situations. Deshaun Watson has had so much more money invested into him, $230 million guaranteed, and is a way better player than Matt Flynn was. However, what history has shown us is that teams are willing to pivot even when they've already spent big money if they feel like they have a guy who can take them to the next level. Dorian Thompson-Robinson was chosen with the 140th pick in the 5th round. He's got that spark that all of these new wave quarterbacks have. He is as fast as a skill player. He's actually tied for the fastest throw ever recorded at the combine at 62 miles per hour. And who does he share that honor with? Josh Allen. His best play of the night came on 1st and 5 in the 4th quarter. He felt edge pressure from both ends, swiftly stepped up in the pocket while also keeping his eyes downfield, gave the linebacker a hezzy move, and then ran the tightrope down the sidelines to get the first down. We know he's playing against the Jets' worst defenders, but you can't deny that there isn't something different about the way this guy looks compared to his peers sharing the field with him. His pocket presence was very notable. It felt like he was calm in there until he felt the breath of the pass rushers on his neck. Then his alarm would go off and he would use all of his 4.5 speed to keep the play alive. He also showed great anticipation on a couple throws, particularly the one on 2nd and 16 on this over route. It's just a great ball, right on time, right on the numbers. On his touchdown pass, the receiver ran a great route. His release had the corner on the ground, and the ball was delivered right on time, on the money, leading him towards the gap in the secondary so he could catch it and run and get right in for a touchdown. And you might be saying, that's just pitch and catch, that's a layup. But we know the layups are hard to hit. It's been very tough for previous Browns quarterbacks and a lot of young quarterbacks in general. Even this pass on 3rd and 8, it seems insignificant. It didn't go for a first down, but that ball was placed perfectly in very tight coverage. And that's what he was doing all night, making it easier for his players to make plays and taking over in times when there was nothing else that could be done by anyone else than him. I am fully aware that this video is based on a hypothetical overreaction, but I don't know if I've ever seen a Browns rookie quarterback in my life with that much potential. We need to see him start a preseason game, which I'm sure we will in the coming weeks, but with that spark he showed, I feel like he's already guaranteed that he's going to be the second stringer and Josh Dobbs will be cut. Now let me ask you this completely hypothetical, overreactionary question. If DTR continues to shine in the preseason and gets some playing time in the regular season due to injuries to Watson over the next couple of years, and it's clear that this guy's continuing to develop and has untapped potential as a thrower and runner, how can the Browns justify sitting him for 4 more years until he's 27 years old? At the very least, Deshaun Watson is feeling the heat now. You could see it a couple times in his reaction. He was happy for Robinson, but he knew he saw something different. He knows that Cleveland is now enthralled by this kid from UCLA, and I think that's good for the team, and it's good for Watson as well. But how much poor play will be allowed before Jimmy Haslam, Kevin Stefanski, Andrew Berry, and the Browns faithful are clamoring to see this kid take the field? For the first time, maybe ever, the Browns have 2 good quarterback talents on their roster, and that's a good problem to have, but it could create some controversy in the coming seasons. I'm not saying it's going to happen this preseason or this year even, but consider the perspective of the Browns GMs and coaches in 2 seasons if Deshaun Watson can't make a significant playoff push, or he never returns to his previous form. They could move Watson and hand the reins to this 5th round pick who shows insane potential. I'll calm down now and we'll leave it to the rest of the preseason to see how things play out and how Robinson performs, but as of now, there's going to be a buzz around training camp and people are going to be asking questions in the media soon. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you watched the game, what you thought of Robinson. Let me know if I'm overreacting, which I definitely am, but I want to hear your guys' take. Please hit the link below and sign up for my newsletter, Sideline Savvy. It's a newsletter specified in helping athletes, entrepreneurs, business people, or anyone trying to get an edge in life. It's just 1 email a week and it's just some resources, quotes, stories, and opinions that I think you would enjoy. So sign that up, get the email, share this with a friend, and thank you so much. See you in the next one.